Howdy y'all.
Hi guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
From RNA Music.
That's right.
Deep in the heart of Texas, where we're at right now. It's time to answer your questions. So excited. Okay, so it's been like 2 weeks since we did ASK RNA because we're kind of busy with the EVH Guitars clinic with Robert Baker 2 weeks ago, and then I don't know what happened last week.
Thanksgiving.
That was yesterday.
I know, but getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It's been cray-cray.
It has.
So, but we're back now.
Yeah.
It's time to answer your questions. Awesome. First question. Olympus Rocks Videos. Hi guys, would you consider doing the ASK RNA in a live show? I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have.
We've done that before.
We have done.
It's been
live.
A couple years ago, maybe, or last year?
Oh, no, yeah, like 2 years ago.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've done it. We did quite a few that year, too. We experimented with that, so.
Yeah, if you rewind, scroll back, because we've got like 150 ASK RNAs or something right now. I don't know. But if you go back about 2 years, we did a string of like live ones, so because it was just easier to put on the webcam and just hit record and no editing, no going back and fixing video and audio. I just went for it. So we've talked about doing it again.
Yes.
Just got to figure out when and how.
Yeah. We did like a Facebook.
Did we do a Facebook
Instagram live? We had Instagram going on one phone and Facebook going on an iPad, and then we were recording. So we did that one time.
We live streamed while we were shooting ASK RNA.
Yes, so that was fun.
Yeah, we'll probably do it again. I'd like to.
Yeah, I would like to do a Facebook live through our RNA channel. So if you're not a subscriber to RNA on Facebook, go there now, because hopefully in the future we'll start doing live. Yeah,
we've done a few more.
Facebook.
We've done a few more live streams on Facebook actually than we have on YouTube. So, like Angela said, if you don't follow us on Facebook, please go to it now and like us. That would be great.
Yeah,
I'll put a link in the description where you can find our Facebook. But maybe we will do a live YouTube ASK RNA.
Why not?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
We might have more trolls now though, so.
I
might need a moderator. I'll get Teddy Bear to do it.
You know?
Yeah, we should. All right, thanks for the question, man. Next question. Paul Liu. Hi, Paul. I love supporting small business, but obviously can't buy a new guitar a couple of times a month. Why not?
I don't know.
What smaller ticket items are the most helpful in keeping the music business profitable? Or keeping the business profitable?
Yeah.
That is a great question, Paul. Thank you for asking. Small ticket items, well, not strings. Yeah. Because there's not hardly any money in strings. And once you ship things, shipping eats up a lot of stuff. But, you know, maybe some cables, you know, things like tuners. Tuners tend to be okay, like a little clip-on tuner, or sometimes like, you know, a pig hog cable, something like that. So your general accessory stuff, picks and strings are really, there's just hardly any profit margin in it, so it doesn't really help. It actually could cost us money to send strings. But now that you mention it, you know, t-shirts are a great way to support a small business, like ours anyways. Yeah. And we just happened to get a site set up for us using Teespring. That a lot of my fellow YouTube friends have been using too. You can go to Teespring and we have a little store there. You can click on an RNA shirt or apparel or swag or merchandise and buy it through there. That would help us a lot actually. The problem with t-shirts in general has been, you know, us getting them printed locally, and we got to write a check and pay for a big batch of shirts and then hold on to them and hope they sell, and then shipping and all that sort of stuff. The nice thing about the Teespring campaign, which I just literally opened today. So
I've been talking about it for a few weeks, really seriously, but
trying to figure it out. But the nice thing with Teespring is you can go and it's up anytime, and you can go in from anywhere you're at in the USA. You can click on, you can order an RNA shirt, and they handle all the shipping and printing and delivery and you know, we just handle the designs and the uploads, and then they handle the delivery to the customers. So it's great. Like Phil McKnight uses a similar service for his Know Your Gear shirts. Pixie Licks does the same thing if you get one of Pixie's shirts. And my friend Robert Baker has done similar things. So I'll put the link to our RNA Teespring in the description. And if you want to go check it out, you guys can order a shirt through there, and that actually helps quite a bit.
Yeah. So
shirts, swags, beanies, you know, that kind of stuff. So check it out. Check out my beard. I'm thinking about trimming my beard. Think I should? No. All right, thanks for the question, Paul. There's a gnat in here.
It's a moth.
There's a moth. A moth into the flame. Metallica A29. Metallica 29. What throws me off? The A is capitalized.
Metallica!
Metallica 29. Great video. Have you guys ever thought about being a Mesa dealer? Yes, actually. I have thought about it. I've actually spoken to the Mesa sales reps a couple of times at other functions where they were and I was there, and had a little chat with them. Super nice guys, and I like the amps a lot.
Continue.
Obviously, but not quite yet, because it's not a cheap buy-in, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
And granted, you know, Mesa doesn't really make cheap amps. It's quality stuff. So most companies, you have to order a certain either dollar amounts or unit amount, a certain number of units.
You're cute.
You're super cute. You know, but you know, if you had to order 5 to 10 Mesa amps, you do the math, you know, it can add up pretty quickly. So I would love to, and maybe long-term goals. I've been thinking about long-term goals. We're coming up on 8 years of RNA music.
Ooh.
Getting close to 10 years of RNA music. So I'm starting to think what I want to think about goals for the future. So
yeah,
I would love to.
Wow.
And perhaps we will in the future if we can manage the finances.
That would be great.
That moth is going to bug me. Thanks, Metallica 29. Metallica 29. Blaine Ludeman. Hey, y'all. Do you have a 30.06 sign for your business? In Texas, there are 3 different signs that restrict the license to carry holder from carrying their handgun in place of business. So what Blaine's asking about is we can have a sign on the premises that, you know, can, I guess, prohibit people who have...
Tells people to keep their guns in their cars so they don't bring them on your property.
Yeah, so some businesses, I guess they can do, I haven't really looked too much into that, because as far as I knew, if you got the basin
out.
Dang kids, basin. Golly. From what I understood, you know, you were allowed to.
Wow.
Stupid kids.
That is just so dumb. The weirdest.
Check me out. I got a really loud bass in my car. I'm cool.
I spent my whole paycheck on a bass amp thing.
I had a car one time with really loud speakers in it, so
yeah,
it's a phase you go through when you're young. Now I buy loud guitar amps.
I was never impressed by that.
What?
Never. No, I mean, I didn't know you then, so.
Oh yeah. I grew out of that phase before we met, so.
Yeah.
Do I get something on me?
Yeah, it was just fuzz.
Beard dander?
Nope. No.
No, so going back to the question.
Yes.
So, no, we don't have one for our store.
Yeah, it's never really been an issue with people. You know, and most of the people that come in to our store, we know for the most part. You know, they are regulars or their parents or they're just local folk. You know, older men, and moms signing up their kids. So it hasn't been an issue. So
yeah, and
really,
I don't really have a problem with people who go through all the steps and the training and the courseworks to get a concealed carry permit. It's the people who come in concealed carry who don't have a permit that would concern me.
Yeah, and we don't. I mean,
you know.
We don't really attract that kind of group, or we have that kind of people around, really. So, no.
Yeah, and if you have a sign up and people are going to carry illegally, they're going to carry illegally.
They're not going to care about your sign,
whether you have a sign up or not.
Yeah.
And usually places that have signs that don't allow for that tend to have more problems than places that allow it, if that makes sense. But no, we don't. It's not really, I'm not too concerned about the law-abiding citizens, personally, but great question.
Yep.
Next question, Zachary Johnson. Oh, I also thought of a question for the Ask RNA. Do you get people bringing in guitars and basses to sell or trade very often? Do you actively seek out used gear to buy and resell in your shop? Thanks. That's a great question, Zachary. I do get calls from time to time of people asking if we buy instruments. And the general answer is sometimes. Like, if you have something that I personally would be really interested in and I have the available funds to do it, yeah, maybe. But that's a very touchy situation, because most of the time when people want to sell their gear, they want too much for it.
Right.
Which is why everybody, gripes and complains about, Guitar Center was only going to give me like $100 for my $300 guitar. And it's like, well,
well, they have to make money and turn around and sell it.
The problem with that is you got to be able to turn around and sell used gear at a markup to you actually make money from it. You know, so. We don't do a lot of that, but it just depends. I have bought a few things here and there because they were really good deals. And it made sense for us to do it financially. So I don't necessarily say no, but it really depends. A lot of times I say no, though, because people are like, hey, I won't give you these 2 crappy busted guitars for a brand new Schecter. And I'm like,
trade them for me.
What good does that do me if I got your 2 busted guitars that aren't any good? Most of the time it's stuff that I'm like, that's not a good deal for me. And if I have to offer you something, you'd probably be insulted. I'm like, well, I'll give you $50 for your 2 busted crappy guitars. How about that? So, not a lot. I have thought about, you can make money in the used market as a dealer, and there is money to be made in that market. I have friends who have stores that predominantly focus on that. And you can do well with it if you know what you're buying and you can wait for the right deals. Right. So it's tricky. It's a tricky situation. So sometimes, but it's very conditional with us, because I don't want to get burned or trade it into, then I got a piece of junk guitar that I'm holding on to for forever. So
it happens.
It does happen. Thanks for the question, Zach.
There you go.
And final question, Terry Lumpkin. Hi, Terry.
Hey.
Aloha, guys. I love the vlogs. I feel like I am one of the family. Hey, Ryan, are you guys going to get any EVH guitars? I'm just asking because I know EVH guitars are so expensive. Thank you for showing diamond guitars. I got me a Bolero with EVG pickups. I love it. Keep rock alive. Nice. We're going to try to keep the rockin' alive, man. EVH guitars, probably not. I've looked at them before, and I'm not a massive Van Halen fan personally, like Robert Baker is, who worships at the altar of Eddie. I do like Van Halen, especially their earlier records. I like the early records, but I also really like Sammy Hagar era Van Halen too. But I'm not an ultra mega Van Halen fan. Right. With the amps, the EVH amps for me have been hit and miss, honestly, with quality control and issues like that. So I'll probably not bring them on. But being part of the Fender Music Corporation, Fender can be difficult to deal with some things. And so probably not. Nothing against, Eddie or the guitars. It's just I don't think it'd be a very good fit for us here at RNA Music. Right. Now, if I was an ultra mega Eddie fan, like hardcore, I would probably, do it just because, but no plans at this point in time. Not at this juncture. So, great question though. I'd love to put my hands on a few and play them. I've never had a chance to do that. I did like some of his old EVH. PV, his guitars when he was with PV, I thought were pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, I don't see any time in the near future getting involved with EVH. So, great question though. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right, and if you guys have a question for next week, leave it in the comment section below. And we'll try to answer it next week. I hope you guys had a safe and fun Thanksgiving.
Yes.
We did yesterday.
We ate a lot of food.
There was a lot of carbs involved. I'm still recovering today, actually. I don't think I can eat anything for another day.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and looking forward to happy holidays.
Yes.
So, leave your question below, leave your comments below. If you're interested in RNA Music t-shirt, go check out our Teespring in the link below. And we will slowly be adding some more merchandise
Yay.
to that, like coffee cups. Who wouldn't want an Ask RNA coffee cup?
Yes.
Or whatever, so.
Exactly.
Check that out. Thank you guys so much. Keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
Music needs you.
You need the music.
We need music.
We do.
And we're going to keep it alive for bitter bass players everywhere. Because they need it.
They need a little happiness for it.
Real bad.
Right here.
Bye, y'all.
Real bad.
Real bad. In their heart places. In their blackened hearts.